Welcome to my humble little office. My name is R. Keith Andrews. I'm a spiritual guide and paranormal adept. The journey continues today on June 22nd, 2022 at approximately 8:55 a.m. PST. Well, it really is time that we all start looking at the similarities. Okay, as I just finished telling you in the last video, it's really necessary to look at where your life is standing. I've returned to this world for one reason and one primary reason only, and that is to remind people that working together, we can make this a better world for virtually everybody. But there's a catch to it. Okay, I only follow three laws. And those three laws are the karmic laws. Okay, that being, be true to yourself first. Do unto others as you desire them to do unto you. Energy out, energy in. And the real kicker there is how when you take a look at it, all three of those laws are equally important, just like the three legs in a three-legged stool. Okay, you've got to look at the way you're treating people. If you desire to be treated fairly, it's imperative you treat those around you fairly. Okay, there's an old saying that goes, an honest day's pay for an honest day's work. And what that really boils down to is this. If you've got employees or if you're hiring somebody to do something, pay them a functional value. Okay, now I don't know what the minimum wage is right now, but I do know what the cost of living looks like. And I don't see my there's my calculator. Perfect. Okay, now let's just assume that it's running you $2,500 a month to run your household. Okay, to run your personal household. Never mind anybody else's. Take a look at yours. Okay, now the average work week, in the average work month rather, is 22 days. So if you're looking at 6 hours a day work at 22 days, okay, you take that 2,500, divide it by 22 days, divide that 22 days by 6 hours. Given a $2,500 cost of running your house, do not worry about what anybody else is running. Okay, we're talking about what you yourself are spending. In that event, if you're paying somebody less than $19 an hour for the work they do, you hire somebody to come in, and take care of your house, clean it up, whatever. If you're paying less than $19 an hour, you're underpaying them. In my opinion, that's just the way I look at it. This is why when I bring somebody in to do work for me, I look at them going, this is the wage. Okay. Because I look at it, it runs me 2,500 now. I haven't calculated it out here, but I'm curious. Whoops. If I do 3,000 divide by 22, and you divide that by 6 hours, that makes it at this point, with what I've just done, if I bring somebody in to do work for me, in my opinion, I should be paying at least 25 hours. I should be paying $25 rather an hour, because it works out to, at 3,000, works out to $22.72 an hour. And that's taking what it costs me to run my household, okay, divided by the average work month of 22 days, and a work day of 6 hours. Now, for me, if you will, we can call that just arbitrary. But to me, it doesn't matter if I'm dealing with a millionaire or I'm dealing with a pauper. You still pay the same wage. Doesn't matter if we're dealing with male or female. Doesn't matter. And as far as whoever, what you identify as, frankly, don't care. Me personally, the way I look at it is this. Okay. It's an equal day's work, pay for an equal day's work. You don't worry about any of the differentiators. Okay, I made a mistake decades ago, right, where I underestimated a female. And the reality behind it is this. Okay, from that standpoint, you take a look at what you would do the work for. That's the other equation here. Is if you're hiring somebody to do a job for you, okay, or you're hiring a staff member, ask yourself the job you desire them to do. Are you going to pay them that amount? Are you going to pay them what you would be willing to pay or willing to do the job for? Years ago I was working as an assistant manager, and I used to get in trouble for pushing the staff too hard. And I finally got fed up with it, and I told my boss, I said, look, I says, did you not hire these people to do this job? Right. Because I got complaints regularly I was pushing too hard. I says, did you not offer these kids this job to do this job for this wage? And the boss went, yeah. I says, well, did they not agree to do that job for that wage? Well, yeah. I says, and you can't care to tell me why they shouldn't have to do that job? Well, I never thought of it that way. So when you're going to hire somebody, okay, or you're looking for a job, when they offer you the job and they tell you this is what the job is, okay, you're working from this time to this time, here's your job, okay, and they offer you X dollars. If you take the job, karmic law, you must be true to yourself first. You gave your word on it. Energy out, energy in. Now, the only thing in existence that anybody has, it doesn't matter how much money you've got, doesn't matter what differentiators you have. Anytime, the only thing anybody actually has that you cannot take from them is your word. Now, somebody can coerce you into giving their word, into giving your word. Somebody can, when I talk about coerce, they can blackmail you, which is, by the way, a much more volatile form of coercion. But when you offer a job to somebody, you pay them what you would be willing to pay. It's kind of like if you're going to sell something, make certain that you put the price at the price you would be willing to pay, not how much money could you get for this product or this service. Okay, but how much would you be willing to pay? Okay, that's where you make the guidelines. And the thing is, more power to the people that have a lot of money. I don't have a lot. Okay, I really don't. But am I comfortable? Absolutely. Am I content with the way my life is going? The answer is absolutely yes. If you do like the video, give us a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the channel because there's a lot more information coming out. And I'm seeing what happens here. You'll notice if you look at the video, okay, it's marked with the date, and then it's -1. This is actually June 22nd -3. This is the third video I've put out today. Now, because I've got things to do and I'm working on a number of things at the same time, okay, I will catch up with you again soon. Until then, take care of yourself and each other, and for pity's sakes, stay positive.